Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. I wanted to cover a question that got asked at the end of my Monday Q&A that I didn't get to. And that question was, are there any signs before you get a major muscle tear? Is there anything leading up to it, or does it tend to just happen suddenly? And what are the signs that you should watch for? And I'm going to cover that for you guys here today. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. And also, you'll note I have a shirt on from DNR Clothing, which is an Australian MMA clothing line. They sent me this shirt and this one right here. And I'm going to link their website down below if you guys are interested in checking out any of their clothing. And particularly for you guys and girls in Australia, because they're a local company for you. So I wanted to thank the people at DNR Clothing and give them a shout out for sending me a couple of free shirts. Alright, but on to the topic of muscle tears. Actually, true muscle tears aren't that common. Most of what we think of as muscle tears are actually connective tissue tears. Occasionally you'll tear the belly of a muscle somewhere, but it's usually the connective tissue that tears. It either tears off the bone or it tears off of the muscle itself, which will of course cause muscle tearing with it. Now, this is one of the reasons that I tell you guys all the time that if you're experiencing chronic connective tissue pain, that it's time to take a deload, because deloading allows connective tissue to heal and recover just as well as taking time completely off does. And usually that's a sign that your connective tissue is inflamed. If your connective tissue is inflamed, it means you're either overusing it or there is a tear trying to occur and your body is trying to defend it by inflaming it to try to heal it faster because there's a problem going on. So that's usually a sign that something is wrong if connective tissue is hurting, or if your joints are hurting, because oftentimes the two get confused together. So that's really what you need to look for. If you want to avoid tears, most of the time you're going to get warnings like that. They're going to be nagging. They might last weeks, they might last months. But if you have connective tissue that is hurting or joints that are hurting and you keep pushing and you don't deload, that's generally where you see a tear occur. Now, occasionally you'll see a major tear if you're using a very heavy weight and there's something that breaks down with your form. But this is a lot rarer, and this is a type of thing that we see usually with very elite level athletes who are moving very heavy weights and they're very, very strong. For most people, this is not a concern, but in that case, you're very rarely going to get warning. If you're an elite level power lifter and you're benching 500 plus pounds, yeah, you can just randomly get a pec tear. It can happen and you're not necessarily going to get any warning. But that is the minority of tears. Most tears that people get, you get a lot of warning ahead of time before it happens, sometimes months ahead of time. So pay attention to your body and learn to use deloads effectively. They will not only help your gains, they will help save you from a lot of potential injuries. But that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.